Hey, welcome back. I know there's been a while that we haven't uploaded any video. We have been very busy and we miss you all. We are back here to show you how to integrate WordPress with ChatGPT, which is the mainstream topic of the moment. So I really wanted to code again because it's been a while that I haven't done. So I was gonna convert this coffee in code right now. Okay, so to create this application, we need to first try to interact with the API of ChatGPT. The first thing that you need to add is your credit card on the platform .openai.com. I already did it, and you can add this credit card on your billing. They will allow you to create API keys. So I already did this, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. But it's pretty easy if you go, and it's pretty straightforward. It's not that complicated. So you add it, and then you create your new secret, and we are going to then create this one YouTube video. Let's see what we get. We have this API key, and I mean, I have prepared a connection by Postman before we do this, so we can try to understand better how the ChatGPT works. So I can go here to this connection. I can just simply you just go here to authorization, beer token, and you put the token over here. And the body, the API that we are going to interact today is going to be a chat completions. You need to set up the model, you need to set up the messages and the role that is going to be some. And for this plugin, we are going to, in this first video, we are going to try to create a post for recipes. So I'm going to try to give him, hey, you know what? Give me a pasta napolitana recipe and try to respond this as a block entry in a JSON format. And now I'm going to explain you why I need it in JSON format. But just one thing to you keep it in mind all the time is that ChatGPT is a robot. He doesn't understand human if you do not give him like a real specific things to do, you know. So that's what it's so important that you put it like I need a block in JSON format or whatever you wanna do. So it's gonna send this message. Let's see what it responds. Each time that even if you make the same question, it's going to respond a new thing, you know. So this is pretty cool because you can simply try to create an automated system for I don't know to post comments or to post things in different websites or the automation with this application is so big. So look at this. It responded here at JSON, so we can go and take this. Let's see if we can make it in a preview. Okay, give it to me. So look at that. I told him, hey, just add me a block, just with an outer, whatever you want to do, and just give me the content in this JSON format. So look at this. It gave me the introduction, like the heading, the image, paragraph. You see all the text that it needs to be added, the the um, the instructions, the list of the elements for the recipe, and it also gave me a conclusion. So so it's so cool. So I can iterate all these and create it in a block for WordPress. So let's try to do that. Uh, Remember that I always use WP-CLI. I am not sure if you remember, maybe if you are new here on the channel, you haven't seen that video, but there is a video that I use WP-CLI for everything. And it allows me to create, for example, a new plugin using the file structure that should be added. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna say WP scaffold plugin code ChatGPT. So if I do this, sorry for the deprecated, it's just on a PHP 8.2 that I haven't updated over here. There you go. We have all the files. We go here, we got the plugins. There you go. We have code ChatGPT. So I can do this. I prefer to go directly to the to the folder, and I can say sub l dot over here. I'm gonna move this for this, and we have here the private code ChatGPT. There you go. Okay, so so we have, if I go to the dashboard, you see the plugin over here, and there you go. There's a private code ChatGPT plugin. I can activate it, and we can start to work on our plugin. So the first thing that we need to do is try to interact and connect with the system. And how we can do that? Well, the only way to do that is just using a PHP wrapper or PHP library. So I already have made this one. I mean, I have used this one from GitHub. So you look at for Open API, PHP client, GitHub. Let's see what we can get. There you go. This is this one. And the easiest ways to install this is just using Composer. If you don't know what is Composer is, um, just let me know in the comments if you want that I do a Composer video for. But it's pretty simple. I can just simply say Composer require opening a PHP client. There you go, and it's going to install. It's asking me for PHP HTTP Discover. I'm gonna say yes for now, and it's going to install me several libraries that are used for the integration and for connection to the system. So with this, we can then come here to the easiest of the easy usage of this library. So we can say this one. We can say, one sec. The first is to connect here with the API key, and we can use this here, and we say okay. So we have the API key. Remember that we copy it from the system. We can take it here. We can just paste it here. There you go, and we have the client. And the client, it should be then, I want to interact with the chat. And this is it. Okay, cool, great. So I can say, hey, you know what? Just connect me to the model GPT 3.5 Turbo as a role user, and please say hello to my YouTube viewers. We need to add the require to set up the vendor in all the folders that were installed by the composer. To load PHP. There you go, and the function. We can say always remember that you need to add the same prefix for all the functions that you're adding. So prefix, code, ChatGPT. Let's see, something like a connection just for now. Oh, better init. I think init's better. And we can set up this here. It's like I don't like camel here on WordPress, so I'm gonna. So if I go to the shell, remember that on WP CLI you can interact with the shell. I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? I want to set up this. I want to execute this specific function that is all loaded in the WordPress application, similar to Laravel or Drush. And we can just simply say this, and it should respond to me something on that ChatGPT gives, you know, and in theory it should just say hello, you know. So there you go. Hello to YouTubers. And hello YouTube viewers. There you go. That's the response. So this is great. So now we are interacting with the API. So what we can do then now, ChatGPT, there you go. And I'm gonna say connection. Well, for now I'm gonna say just connection. And I'm gonna just set up the prompt over here. Prompt. And I'm gonna say something like hey, can you give me the pasta carbonara recipe? And we are gonna say, hey, you know what? Just put this on the prompt. And if I do this the same, it's just going to respond to me. I need to get out from the shell because it's not already loaded. So WP shell again. And I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? This is this. It's going to use this. What it does respond. There you go. Okay. Look at this. It does give us, of course, here's a classic recipe for pasta carbonara. Ingredients, instructions, everything. Great. Okay, so I want to take in a specific format that I already have created before. Hey, give me this recipe in this specific JSON format so that I can iterate that JSON format to create the post. So I have something here in the past that I created before this video. So I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Please tell me how to cook carbonara pasta, but please give me the blog entry for this topic in the JSON format: title, content, heading, and paragraphs. So the idea is going to give me all the content with titles and then all the paragraphs to start to iterate on it. So let's try it again. Let's see how it goes. And you will see something very, very cool. So it gives me the blog entry for this topic in this JSON format, the specific one that I'm telling him. I did this before because it was the best way to have, as I say, each time that I ask the same thing, it does respond me in a different way. It was not gonna give me the same answer that I gave you before. So I need to standardize his response so I can take that information to try to create a post. For this video, as I said, we are going to just simply create a post with this console, and then in the coming videos, we're going to create a user interface, like adding a text for create a post, and maybe a button, and so on and so on. So you will see very big changes on this plugin. Remember the code, you can follow me all the time on GitHub slash Pride Coders, and there's going to be this code, of course, with more polishments that you're watching over here on video. And for that, you can follow the whole code over there. So look at this. He gave me an array with the heading introduction, so H whatever for the introduction, the paragraph for that, heading for that, paragraphs. You see, it gives me exactly what I need just to simply go for it. So let's do it. So we are going to say function try code ChatGPT create post. Okay. Cool. So what we need for that? We need to set up a blog response. The response, we're going to take it from here. So this is going to be blog response equals this. For now, we're going to just set up this as it is. And this blog's response is going to be if I'm going to add this validation, because in the past when I was doing the code for the video, it was kind of complicated. So if it's set blog response, sorry. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna show you with the code what it is. There you go. Okay, look at that. I gave him the same question and it responded me a totally different thing. So this is the object. So it's going to be this. So it's going to give me this blog response, and it's going to give me the title. And let me see if I can. Sorry. So look at that. It just gave me the choices, 0, the message, and the content. So it will be then. block response, JSON decode, mm, block response, choices, 0, message, content. Yes, content. And this will be, yes, this will be our JSON. Oh, look at that. The JSON starts over here, you see? So all this information is over here. Cool, great. So let's see what we can get here. So let's try to do the print arrow here with the block response so we can follow up and you can understand it better. I'm going to then use this function over here, the same WP shell. Let's see. Something that I haven't realized is that the API is not that fast. Maybe it's because I'm just using a 2.5 version. Maybe on the 4 it's better. I have no idea. I haven't tried before. But maybe as long as we polish this plugin, we are going to get something better. There you go. Yes, it's exactly what I wanted. So right now we only have this std class object. There's an object for this. This is exactly what I wanted. And there you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have all the information over here. You see all these paragraphs over there. This is great. Okay, cool. So we are going to say, hey, for each, so we are gonna say, okay, so post info. We are gonna say title. So that will be insert post. So we can copy the API from it. This has to go. We are gonna say my post. 1 sec. Oh, sorry. And I'm gonna say block. Let's be sure that title is set up. So it should be block response title if it is set, and is a string. Just to be sure. So is string. Sometimes it does respond empty, so we need to figure out this. So title, and it's going to be just block title. There you go. Okay, so we go for the for each, and we have the content. So block response content. There you go. We are gonna say content equals empty string and content as content. Let's see, this is going to be title. For the publish, we can add categories later. For now, we are gonna just say whatever, and this is the content that we are gonna post over here. And for this, we are gonna say, hey, go to each of the content, and then on the headings is going to be, so for each, okay, yeah, so the paragraphs are also arrays, right? So we are going to then say content dot equals, just for concatenation, we are going to say h2 content title, no, heading, because this is the format that I gave him here for the heading. And we're going to close the h2 for this. So all the subtitles are going to be connected with this. There we go. And then we are going to set up another for each with the block response content for the paragraphs. So if I copy this here, there you go. Let's see if it works. This is it. Our content is copied. Let me see. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna just align this. Okay. So post. And in theory, if I go here to the post, there should be no post. Let's see what we have over here. And okay, this is some tests that I had before. That's gonna eliminate them. And I'm going to then again WP shell. And I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Create me this post. So if I enter here, a new post should be created over there. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it works. Let's see how it works. Let's try it again. So I was mentioning that it blows my mind all the automation that it can be done with this. You know, you can automate to create many things using this tool. ChatGPT is amazing. To be honest, I mean, I haven't been that close to this new AI revolution, but after I was able to interact with it, I was like, okay, if I can tell him to do this specific thing one by one, I mean, and all the other AI integrated that are right now, oh my God, it's amazing. It's so great. Couldn't be converted on a string on line 15, 50. Well, let's try to then say a error log. Remember that I always have my tail over here. So with this, I can print what we're getting over there. So let's gonna say print our content and okay. I know what it is. Sorry, it's because of this name is it taking for this. I'm so stupid. Sorry for it. So it should be then content. Should not be content. No, let's name it to entry. I think it's better. And it should be entry over there. There you go. WP shell. Blah 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 blah. Just gonna try it again. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's see. So yeah, all the automation that it can be done with this tool it's amazing. I mean, you can create posts, you can create an automated intelligent API connection with all the things, you know. There you go, it created. Let's see. That's it. We have our post. Oh, look at that. We have the classic carbonara pasta recipe, introduction, ingredients, everything that it gave us, instructions. Oh my God. Congratulations, you have delicious cookie, the delicious carbonara pasta. And that's it. We have created the post. In the coming video, I'm gonna show you way more things, so stay tuned. So we finally connected ChatGPT with WordPress. We were able to create a new post automatically. In the upcoming videos, we're going to try to add more features to this plugin, so stay connected to it. We're really gonna bring in more things. If you really wanted to follow this code, the link of the GitHub repo is going to be in the description of the video. Remember that if you wanna know more about programming, digital nomad, or productivity, stay connected and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.